Y'all, make sure you like or dislike. Make sure you leave them comments. And don't be a hater. If you feeling my videos, hit the subscribe button. Alright, let's talk about some real shit in this video. Alright, you guys, for those of you guys that don't know, I've been tuning in to Wilder and his little back and forth with Eddie Hearn. And Wilder has been instrumental when it comes down to the Eddie Hearn situation. And that's just a fact. But the truth of the matter is, and yes, I think Eddie Hearn plays a part when it comes down to this as well. But I can't get mad at Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn is truly a businessman. So it's nothing I can do to get mad at Eddie Hearn whatsoever. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't get mad at Eddie Hearn. Just being truthful with you. But me, honestly speaking, man, and I mean this shit from the heart, you guys. I think the fight is going to happen in 2017. And because just check me out. Yes, none of these fighters has said this directly. But they said it indirectly. Just think about it. Deontay Wilder, he's saying it indirectly by just not saying anything or just turning down Eddie Hearn's offer. And you guys have to understand, it's not that he's turning it down, because I've seen a couple comments, people want to say that Deontay Wilder is ducking. No, Deontay Wilder ain't ducking shit. But Deontay Wilder don't want to get played at the same time. I mean, he's not stupid now. I mean, come on now, you guys. I know a lot of you guys just want Deontay Wilder to take anything to fight Anthony Joshua. But Deontay Wilder is liable for a whole lot more than what they're offering him, than what they're claiming that he's eligible for. And these are facts, y'all. I mean, people want to say that AJ brings a large fan base. So does Wilder. And you have to take that in consideration, y'all. Okay? Now, let's just talk about it. Anthony Joshua, he has a big deal. I think he's going to face Joseph Parker next. And it makes sense to me for him to face Joseph Parker. Not saying Joseph Parker is a tune-up for Wilder. But AJ just came off of a fight with Carlos Takam. He wasn't the best opponent. Not only was he the best opponent, he wasn't in the best of shape. Okay? Now, fuck the Wilder and AJ fight actually being hard to make. It's actually hard to make a deal. But I think they should have a deal for sure by the end of next year. Okay? Now back to what I was saying. It's really no room for AJ to go and fight nobody but like a Joseph Parker. Because let's just keep it real. He fought Vladimir Klitschko and he fought Carlos Takam. Now that was supposed to be Pulev, but he don't need a tune-up for Wilder. He could just face Joseph Parker. In a perfect world, he beats Joseph Parker, and then he could face Deontay Wilder next. And Deontay Wilder, in my humble opinion, well, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Let me just let you guys know why all of these guys is saying what I'm saying, just not indirectly. They're doing it in an instrumental way. If you guys know what the fuck I'm saying, okay? Now, excuse me, you guys know I edit shit. Now back to what I was saying. Anthony Joshua is giving Joseph Parker all types of offers. I'm even hearing that Anthony Joshua is down there offering Joseph Parker 40%. Yeah. I don't know about him offering Wilder 40%. Maybe because he knows that's a much dangerous fight that he can probably save towards the end of the year and he ain't have to fight. I mean, I'm not mad at AJ. As long as he can promise us the AJ fight next year and he don't pull no Keith Thurman where he's talking about facing Errol Spence in 2019. As long as you face Wilder in 2018, I ain't mad at that. Okay? Now let's talk about Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is offering Wilder, what, at first it was $7 million, Now it's 10 million. Okay? And of course, Deontay Wilder is not hopping on the deal, which I think he should. But Deontay Wilder, maybe he's not hopping on the deal right away because he wants to see what Eddie Hearn will step his offer up to. You guys have to understand, Eddie Hearn have done this shit before. Changed his words, changed his offer. At first, he offered Wilder $4 million to fight Dillian White. Then he switched it to $5 million. I even heard several reports that said he switched it to 6. I'm just saying, Eddie Hearn is known for changing his offer. So if I'm dealing with a person that is known for, if I'm dealing with a hustler, a businessman that is known for changing his offer, why would I hop on his offer or bite on his first offer? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Anthony Joshua is evidently he's going to move on to Joseph Parker, but that's just let you guys know right there. Okay? Eddie Hearn is like, shit, man, listen. If we're gonna offer Wilder a fight, it's for sure isn't gonna be nowhere near 50-50, not even 60-40. So I let you guys know right there. I think the fight is gonna happen. In Eddie Hearn's mind, he wants Wilder to face a Dillian White because that's a big purse. If Wilder faced anybody on the UK, who else he has? Eddie Hearn has a lot of fighters, but his main biggest fighters is Dillian White and Anthony Joshua. That's why Eddie Hearns wants Wilder to face Dillian White, because that'll be a lot of money on his behalf. Okay? Plus, that's a grudge fight, and Dillian White and Wilder gonna sell that fight out. I mean, White is a good salesman when it comes down to talking shit and etc. etc. Now let's just discuss this, man. That's what I think is gonna happen. AJ is gonna fight Joseph Parker next. I'm telling you. Unless Pulev come off from an injury, who else? While AJ is talking about fighting Joseph Parker. These are facts. I don't hear Anthony Joshua talking about fighting anybody else but Joseph Parker. Okay? Now, you know who I feel Deontay Wilder should face next, in my humble opinion? I feel he should face Carlos Takam, yo. Either Carlos, don't get it twisted, he could still possibly face Luis Ortiz. He can possibly face Luis Ortiz next. That'll be a good fight still, you guys. Still a grudge match. They don't like each other. We could possibly see, if Wilder is so good at catching these motherfuckers on steroids, Luis Ortiz might not have a chance to even take steroids. Because, listen, whenever you're tested, anything could pop up. How you think they got what did Luis Ortiz get tested dirty for? I forget. But it wasn't an actual drug, but it was a drug to coat it or whatever, or a pill to coat it. If they find those same pills again, the fight just won't happen. Period. But yes, Luis Ortiz is a big possibility for Wilder's next fight. Facts. Okay? Now, I want him to fight Carlos Takam. That's a good fight too, because Carlos Takam, he's going to be in a better shape than when he fought Anthony Joshua, because Carlos Takam, if he fights Deontay Wilder, we all know he's gonna have a lot more than 2 weeks to prepare. Not saying that's AJ's fault, because AJ had Pulev and then he had an injury. But if Deontay Wilder could face Carlos Takam, that is a firework fight. You guys, just think about that. Okay? He could fight Povetkin. He could still fight Povetkin. All these, if they get dirty, well, Povetkin no, because he got caught dirty twice. But he could still fight Povetkin. I would still like to see that fight. Okay? But I think Carlos Takam makes the most sense, because if Deontay Wilder goes in that fight and knocks out Carlos Takam in the first round, good God, Shit. Let me just put it this way. If Deontay Wilder knocks Carlos Takam out in the first round cleanly, like brings the stretcher out and everything, I don't think Anthony Joshua will be facing him next. Good God, man. Seriously. But who can Wilder really fight next that's going to make the most sense? Yo, I mean, you could scratch Joseph Parker. I mean, Andy, I mean, what's his name? Huey Fury? He could fight Huey Fury. I won't mind seeing that. Of course, I got Wilder. Tony Bellew. He could even fight Tony Bellew next. Tony Bellew, I mean, that's a semi-grudge match. They don't like each other. But it's a lot of fighters out there that Wilder could fight that'll be entertaining. Dillian Whyte, of course, I think Dillian Whyte is probably number one on the list. But I think a lot of people are pushing for Dillian Whyte versus Bellew or Dillian Whyte versus Big Baby Davis. But another person he could fight is Big Baby Davis. Leave it in the comment section, you guys. I'm telling you guys, Deontay Wilder is not going to fight AJ next, y'all. But it will be next year. But not next. So who should he fight? Alright, you guys. I am gone.